Nobody is truly free from catastrophe. Many various stuff hits the fan scenarios confront us all, be it natural catastrophes, economic collapse, widespread civil unrest, solar storms that knock out power grids, cyber attacks, or whatever. It pays to be prepared. Let's get one thing out of the way. This is not a prepper channel, nor do I consider myself a prepper. That sort of over-the-top doomsday preppers TV show kind of guy. But an event happened to us about 3 years ago, an environmental catastrophe that woke us to the need to be better prepared for come what may. In this video, I want to talk about what we've done in our household to prepare our precious metals stack for when that time to go ever comes. Let's get into it. But first, some background. The summer of 2020 brought unprecedented wildfires to Western Oregon. One such fire erupted 14 miles from our home, on the other side of a mountain. At 10 p.m. that night, we seemed far from danger. But in just 4 hours, a strong wind pushed the fire to half that distance, to just 7 miles. At 2 a.m., the county put us under a level 3 evacuation. The way that works is 3, 2, 1 corresponds to ready, set, go. We were at the ready stage, which means get ready to evacuate. Have your go bags at the front door. We thought we were prepared. We did have go bags ready, at least we thought we did. But when it came time to use them, they weren't actually quite ready. Things were missing. This was our wake-up moment. We had to be ready to go at all times, as a way of life. Many people lost their homes to that wildfire, and many more were displaced, filling up the local hotels. Now, onto our ghost stack of gold and silver. To be prepared, we have to think worst-case scenario. So, we have a dedicated case set aside to hold a portion of our stack. In moments of extreme stress, our fine motor skills are reduced. It's best to have our go bags and go boxes grab and go ready. So, here I have 2 cases stacked like this inside my safe. Both are Nanook 910s. I love Nanook cases. They're very high quality, virtually indestructible, and all that, and reasonably priced. The black case on the bottom is for Second Amendment. And since this platform is sensitive about showing certain things, we won't open that up. But I will say that what's inside starts with an S and ends with a W. The graphite case on top is my Go stack. They're different colors to provide some color coding, to know what's what without having to open up each case. Something I learned from 10 years of living as an expat was the philosophy of the gray man. It refers to a philosophy of blending in and avoiding unwanted attention during a crisis or disaster. That's why these Go cases aren't brightly colored. You might think one should be orange or blue, easy to distinguish colors so there's no mixing them up. That might be fine for getting you out the door, but becomes a problem once you're on your way. All right, so let's open this up. What I ended up doing was removing this cubed foam that came with the case to get maximum interior space. That gives me room for 6 tubes of American Silver Eagles, 11 tubes of generic silver rounds, 10 of these 10-ounce silver bars, some common date peace dollars, and some gold in the felt bag. That's 450 ounces of silver plus some gold. Including the case, the weight comes in at 40 pounds. Why take all that heavy silver? Just grab your gold and go. Or why mess around with 1-ounce rounds? Just grab your kilo bars and go. There are going to be different scenarios for different households and neighborhoods. The most likely scenario for my household would be to jump into our SUV and go. So weight isn't such an issue. Whatever we take with us is at risk of getting stolen. For that reason, bringing all the gold together with a little silver wasn't ideal. Likewise, whatever is left behind in the safe is at risk of getting stolen. We can't take it all with us, So the ghost stack had to be balanced with that in mind. What makes the most sense is small denominations, small weights, in case you need to solve a problem with somebody, a roadblock, or someone more official. As a former expat, I've dealt with the so-called problems before. In less developed airports, the plane lands on the tarmac where a bus comes out to get you. It's inconvenient, usually hot, and you get packed into the bus like sardines. To alleviate that discomfort, I once ordered VIP service in advance of travel. With VIP service, a van comes out to the plane and then takes you to a private passport and customs room. Big mistake. Anytime you get taken to the private room, it's not going to go well. An older couple was first to go through customs where they got shaken down by the customs agent for gold jewelry, not only in their luggage, but what they were wearing. They wanted them to pay import duties on their gold. A made-up problem because you are allowed a reasonable amount of jewelry. That's when I knew I was in trouble. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny that a $100 bill made my problem go away, but I do know that when traveling in less than friendly territory, unexpected problems present themselves, so you need a way to make those problems go away. These tubes are easily divisible into 1-ounce units, while these 10-ounce bars carry more value. In building out this ghost stack, poured bars were excluded because these pressed and encapsulated bars just stack in here so much better and I think are more legitimate looking. So, there is my ghost stack. It could get rebalanced as time goes on. I may want to lighten it a bit. In that case, I'd put that cubed foam back in here, then cut out space to keep everything tight and rattle-free. I may want more gold and less silver, especially as I stack more 1/4 ounce gold coins this year. Let us know how you feel and be sure to hit that like button if you found any of this useful. I would be so grateful because it truly does help the channel. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, about safeguarding your future by stacking precious metals, be sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.